We've shown you how OpenClaw can actually be worth the hype, can save you from being just a glorified GPT. We taught you how to install it. We taught you how to give it a personality with the soul file and the heartbeat MD files, which will continue from where you left off. So you're not always restarting or losing the information that you had, or losing the information that you gathered with it previously. Yo, what's up? It's your man and only Stotimon. Welcome to another episode of Stotimon Builds with OpenClaw. In this episode, we will be teaching you how to use one agent to complete one task, and that's basically it, right? Quick disclaimer, we do not guarantee you will make money with OpenClaw like we did, and we do not guarantee that you will get the same results with OpenClaw as we did. Okay, so after having a conversation, brain dumping with our OpenClaw, letting it learn who we are and what we need from it, it took the initiative and started using my browser to look for leads. Now, in order for it to do that, you need the relay on, which is the browser relay toggle to on, and that will allow OpenClaw to control your browser, which we did in the previous video. Unfortunately, as of recording this video, my API limits have been reached and they will reset within a few days. So we'll just walk you through, or at least explain what we did so far and where we started and where we are right now. So on the first day, we taught OpenClaw what our business is and what we do. It then went to a site with it then went to a tab with the relay on and started searching for leads. So I just let it play out and let it see what it was doing, and then I realized, okay, this is not the type of leads that we look for, and this is not how we look for leads. So I explained to our OpenClaw, our Nexus, how we look for leads, who we look for as leads, and how do we approach them. It then took our SOP and started finding the correct leads for us within the first 24 hours, and within the first day of using OpenClaw, we had 25 leads ready, and we then created DMs to send out to them and obviously follow the process. If you are going to be using OpenClaw to find leads for you, you need to have one specific agent that only does that task of finding leads for you. You will need to teach OpenClaw the type of ICPs that you look for, where to find them, how you find them, and then let it do it for you. As you can see, our OpenClaw has created a bunch of files and folders within its directory, the OpenClaw workspace folder, and it has one file here called lead tracking system. Now at Stotimon Solutions, we have a few services that we offer, and this is just one of them that the ICP we look for. So it noted down in this file, and also has a lead entry form that was created, lead status, prospecting identified. Okay, so it created an entire file basically on our SOPs for our lead tracking system for this specific offer. So with the lead status definitions, it has prospecting identified but not contacted yet, contacted, initial outreach sent, engaged, response received, conversions ongoing, qualified, do they fit the criteria, are they interested in our service, proposing, proposal sent, awaiting a decision from the lead, and has the client been closed, so client signed, project started. It also noted if it was rejected, not interested, or didn't qualify, right? Then it also has a lead entry form for the date added, contact name, business or channel name, contact info, which platform are they on, the current size of the following on that platform, specific challenges they might be facing, their current status within the business, their last contact, and what is the next action. Now, previously, we were doing all this manually, and this was taking me hours. I've been handling this business all alone, and this has saved me a ton of hours during the week just setting up this simple SOP. Another thing that we've let OpenClaw do, and this is where it kind of excelled also, even more so than lead scraping, was trading for us. I gave OpenClaw trading view with gold currently. I put the relay on, told it to watch the charts and give me signals based on what it sees on its charts. We started with an account of about $20, just under $20, And within about 3 to 6 trades, we had taken that account to over $100, right? Now we've done this time and time again. So every time we hit $100, I would train the account back down to 20, maybe less than $20, and we take the trades again, push it up to 100, and so on and so on. And this is our current status. I also gave OpenClaw our trading terminal. I am with Exness. This is a demo account. As you can see, this demo account was at $16, and this is one of our latest tests that we're doing right now, where OpenClaw was able to take signals that we get from external sources and from reading the charts, was able to take a trade position. It was able to actually buy in or sell into a position and then trail our stop loss. So every time we're $5 in profit, it would trail the stop loss to break even. If we're $10 in profit, it would trail the stop loss to $5. And every $5 up, it would push the trailing stop loss up another $5. And this is how we managed to take an account from less than $20 to over $100 time and time again. This, however, is not something you should give to your lead scraping agent. If you are doing something like this, you got multiple tasks, you want to have multiple agents or multiple roles as we have set up. We don't have multiple agents, but we do have multiple roles, each with their own specified tasks and specialty, each specializing in their own specific tasks, and each of them had a local model attached to it. We have come to find out that local models are not quite up to the task, so we only use cloud models currently until we can get a local model that is up to the task. So for local models, we only use them for basic things like writing scripts, any text-based jobs, and just basic understanding, because the local models are not able to handle tools such as controlling the browser or creating files, editing and updating those files. We also created a dashboard where we can track what is going on. It's basically our boardroom for our business, where everything comes together. We can track everything within that boardroom, within that war room, within that mission control. And so what we taught our OpenClaw to do, our Nexus, is, okay, so Nexus is the business manager, and we have a bunch of other roles that specify in their own task. For example, if I feed Nexus something, Nexus should then understand what it is, how we can use it for our business, how we can turn it into content, and how we can turn it into a sellable business, a fully running business, basically. So if we were to sell this business to someone, we'll help them set it up, and they could run it as a service and a business and see an ROI on that pretty quickly. But Nexus surprised me, because while all the other roles had done their job, Nexus actually went a step further on its own initiative. It went to create content for whatever I fed it. It found out how we can use it for our business. It found out how to turn it into a sellable. But this is where it truly surprised me. It created a sellable business from the things that I fed it. And for that sellable business, it actually went to go find leads for that business. I didn't ask it to find the leads, but it actually went out to go find those leads, because we had each role set up with a specific task and Nexus managing all of them. Now, we had at least 3 iterations of the dashboard. Some of the information may have gotten lost in our first iteration. We do have that saved in files, and this is our second and third iterations of the dashboard. As you can see, it has our updates of what we have right now: lead scrapers, trading guard, SOP generators, questionnaires for lead captures, what we've currently working with, what we've currently done. We're currently doing a test now for trading again, so we need to do 10 trades in order to make sure we get to that 100 again and turn it into a sellable. And in this dashboard is just a basic dashboard. As you can see, it's completed a track record. It shows, so these are our these are our different agents that we have available. We've got Solve, Pepper, Pepper handles our content, so Salt does all our trading and coding for us. Nexus is the YouTube manager, and Storm is basically our big brain. So Nexus is the manager, hands tasks to Storm. Storm then does the big brain thinking and then delegates those to the rest of our agents. Okay, so in our next episode, we'll teach you how to create a dashboard or a mission control. It comes standard with OpenClaw after the updates. So I will get the prompt or create the prompt for you to create a dashboard like this. You can just then tell your OpenClaw on what you want in that dashboard. How we set it up is to be basically our boardroom. So it's like all our employees, it's like the whole team meets up in that boardroom, discusses what needs to be done, what has been done, and tracks what's been done, and that's where we continue on from there. Now we currently have 2 iterations, depending on which one you like. I'll try and get both prompts and put them in the description of our next video. And in the following video after that, we'll basically show you how you can take one agent to do one task and turn that into a running business. Okay, unfortunately, due to API rate limits here, I couldn't actually show you the actual process of how one agent does a task. It does take a little bit longer with my potato, but yeah, that's if you get if you can grasp if you can grasp how capable it is and what it's done for us and how it surprised me by doing what it does, you'll be able to get something running within no time. So be sure to like and subscribe so you catch our next videos on how to set up a mission control and how to actually start a business with OpenClaw. If you are having any difficulty, be sure to DM me, Stotimon across the Stotiverse on all platforms. DM me anytime and I'll help you get set up.